All right, guys, let's get right into the video. So starting off with the Warrior 3 palette by Juvia's Place, we're going to pick up that dark purple shade, and that's in the shade Candice. And I'm going to be picking up, you'll see through the beginning of the video where I'm going to be picking up shadow and placing it above my natural crease. Now I'm not placing it in my crease, and I do have a smaller lid, more of like a hooded eyelid. So I'm just going to be going back and forth between my purple shade and the pink shade. They're the only two colors that I'm using in this video, but I'll be going in and packing and blending and packing and blending. Remember with colors that when you're working with colors, you have to pack on the shade, because once you start to blend it out, your color will start to disappear. So you'll have to keep going back and forth. So I like to basically pack it on with a patting motion and then go in and blend out my edges a little bit. Again, notice here that I'm blending and I actually started to blend some of the shade away so it's not as vibrant as I wanted it. So you'll see further along during the video, I will be going in to pack more of that purple shade. Next, I'm going to be going in with the pink shade, and that's called Fancy. And we're going to basically use that to diffuse the purple at the top. Again, packing it on, and then you'll see I'll blend it in together because you want it to be nice and blended. You don't want to see any harsh lines, any division between the color. You basically want to smooth them out so they look like that gradient effect where it's darker to lighter. So here I am doing what I said I was going to do, which I'm adding more of that purple, which is Candice, and we'll pick up more and just keep placing it till you feel like it's dark enough and you're satisfied with the look. Again, you don't have to make it as vibrant. You can also use a really light base, a white one, or a very light concealer. I just use my regular concealer on my lid. Here I'm using some makeup remover, and this one's actually by Clinique, and I'm just using it with a flat shader brush, and I basically wet the brush, and what I'm doing here is removing all that product that's on my eyelid. Like I said in the beginning, it wasn't going to be perfect because we're going to go in and remove a bunch of the product. So here I'm just removing it because I want my lid to be the same color as my skin tone. Here I'm adding a little bit of my concealer. This one's actually by Photo Focus, Wet n Wild. And I'm just putting some on my lid because we want this to be the base. We're not going to put any shadow on. We're going to go in and set it with some translucent powder. But here I'm just using a brush to basically move the concealer where I want it. Trying not to mess up the crease. What I'm doing next is using a small detailer brush, and I'm going back in with Candice, and I'm basically sharpening up that line, that crease, just adding more of the purple for that more dimension on the eye. Now going in with some translucent powder. This one is the Coty Airspun powder. If you haven't tried it, it's a must. Everybody has it, so jump on it if you haven't already. And I'm just using a fluffy brush, and I'm basically setting the concealer so it does not move, it does not crease. And again, going back in with a detailing brush and sharpening up that line, making it look nice and crisp and straight. Now here, this is my technique of adding lashes. I add my duo lash glue onto my actual lash line, and I let it sit for a couple seconds. Then I place my lashes on. It just works a lot easier for me. Now these lashes, they are amazing. I actually won them in a giveaway, and I'm so excited. I'm actually gonna place a little order because these lashes are lightweight. They didn't feel heavy at all on my eyes. They're so pretty. But these lashes are by Wispy Lounge on Instagram, and the style is called You Got a Boyfriend. Now I'm just placing the lash on my lash line and just moving them around with my tweezers a little bit. And basically the glue's so tacky, they're really not going to move. They are perfect where I need them. And I'll go ahead and with my finger just pinch them in place and move them, make them comfortable, pull them up a little bit. And there you go. Them lashes are amazing. I love the lashes. It's my first time trying them and so far they're really good. They are extremely beautiful. They're full, and they're affordable. They're $9 on her website. And ignore me here. I'm actually having a conversation with my son. Now, this is one of the neon. I'm sorry, I don't even know the name, but I know it's by LA Colors. No, I'm sorry, LA Girl. And this is their neon. I want to say it's a shock gel liner. It's a pencil liner. I found them at CVS for $3.99. And I love the way it's set on my waterline. So now going in with a detailing brush, we're going to go in and pick up Candace, and we're going to place Candace very close to the lash line. Once Candace is in place, we're going to go in with a different brush, and we're actually going to smoke out that lower lash line with the next color, which is the pink one, and that one is called Fancy. Here we are. We just picked up a bigger brush and we're basically going to smoke out that lower lash line. Now we're adding some Essence Waterproof Mascara to my lower lashes. I've been liking this mascara for my lower lashes. I just love how dark it makes my lashes. Makes me look like I actually have some lashes. So my next step here is to go in and add some lash clusters to my lower lash line just to, add a little bit more to the look. I'm not a fan of lower lashes, but just for the sake of the video and because I wanted to do a makeup look, I went ahead and applied some lash clusters, and these are by Ardell. Alright guys, so all I did was add a liquid lipstick by Too Faced Cosmetics and some bubblegum glitter by Yummy Boutique, and that's the finished look.